Today is the day of the Tonys, and this video has absolutely nothing to do with that. Instead, I want you to meet my famous friend.
Who's that Pokemon?
So creating videos is kind of weird. One, it's really hard and feels super unnatural to me. But you know, I've committed to making 100 videos that track my creative process, my creative journey, not only as an actor, but as a content creator as well. With all that being said, it's still weird, still uncomfortable, and it still doesn't come natural to me. Part of the reason why I'm able to keep doing it is because I surround myself with really positive and supportive people, and people who take risks and do something weird themselves. And when you surround yourself with people who are taking risks, it becomes easier to take risks yourself. And so this person in particular that I want you to meet, well, he's kind of been chasing his own creative voice and doing what he wants for as long as I've known him. And he's super inspiring to me as I go on this journey and have been an actor for this whole time. And I want you to meet him because, one, he's so cool, and he's a total rock star. So I honestly have to go because I'm late. So what else is new? Pivot. That's my dude! That's Ryan! Let's go. I always get a little confused when I come to Brooklyn. I live my life in a natural state of confusion, but I did happen to stumble across this place. This general vicinity is the Brooklyn Art Library, and we performed a play in here about 2.5 years ago. So I was just walking to the venue / get some early dinner, and I did a play in that building. That's good vibes, right? Always get the shot. Okay, too much. Jared, too much for the vlog.
So without further ado, give it up for Zuli!
What's up, everybody? I feel like SoFar is like a super safe community. I played like a bunch of SoFars and it's really great. And I usually use it as a time to try out some new material, which I'm always a little nervous about, but I'm gonna try some new songs. Hope you like it. You're mistaken, I'm done waiting. I've been patient, overcompensating, faking like you're making, bringing home the bacon. Feel my beauty fading, easily persuaded, 'cause with you had a part of...
I'm not playing that game.
You told me to do that before.
Yeah, that was a bit. Now the bit's over. Alright, go to the bar and meet me there.
Alright. Actually, wait, yeah.
Great. Ryan Kim and Zuli, who you, in theory, have just watched. And I'm also never in frame because I'm always too tall. Is that true? Like, what was your thought process during that first year out, before you had people listening to your music, before you were famous? That was a good bit! Before you had an audience, before you had people listening to your shit.
Yeah.
Where was your head at? How did you get through that time period of...
Well, I think what you said earlier about just having people to aspire to. One thing for me after college that was I was just really lucky to kind of fall into my lap was just a community of different artists, not only just music, but photographers and videographers and painters and all kinds of people. The Contemplate crew, shout out. And we were just all super hungry and still are. I mean, we're not nearly where we want to be, but we all kind of had this mentality of just supporting each other and really doing what we love and trying to do it to the best of our abilities within our budgets and within our means in all ways. And every dream that is, you know, outlandish and crazy is gonna have a lot of sacrifice. Another big thing though when I finished college was that every cent that I made I put back into what I was doing and was just consistently investing in myself. And I feel like another thing is like with like high school me, if I had to say something, it's like I feel like when you're dreaming this like artistic dream when you're like really young, it's like, oh man, like all I want to do is be in like a movie, an indie movie. Oh man, all I want to do is like be on tour and play to like thousands of people. But like at the end of the day, like those are like bonuses of the work. I feel like it's like for a long time that was like, oh man, like if I could be on tour, like that's the dream. And it's like I've done that and it's like it's great, don't get me wrong, it's a lot of fun, it's great meeting people, but like it doesn't have the same thrill as the work. And it took me my own journey as a human being, as a songwriter, to kind of realize my like love for the work and like no, like as much as like yes I wanted all these like things that like kind of validate you as an artistic person when you're young, you know, at the core, if I could, all I'd want to do is just like make songs and then put them out and like have people care and enjoy them, express myself to the best of my ability, and that's all I'm after. I just want to make the best art I possibly can.
Follow-up question, can I now use all your music royalty free?
I thought you already were gonna.
I was planning on it. Thank you so much.
Dude,
I love you so much.
I love you so much. Do you wanna keep your camera with you or?